been a while since I've done a video and things have changed. Hi folks, welcome to the video. For those of you new here, my name's Andrew. I am a part-time eBay, Amazon, Depop and Vinted reseller. Choose to buy stuff and sell it online for profit. Anyway, I'm at my house today and I am on an important mission today. Long-time viewers to the channel know that I have a 1,250 square foot warehouse where I keep all my stock. Well, that warehouse is no more. And I am now keeping my stock, listed stock at home, and my unlisted stock is in free, or will be in free shipping containers, because today's mission is to fill the third shipping container, because the house behind me is absolutely full of stuff. I've also got to do some work in my garage, because garage is one of the outbuildings that I'm using to store stock. So you may as well see what I'm getting up to. Turn the camera around and show you how things look at the minute. Okay, so this is inside my garage, and as you can see, it is full of stuff just randomly shoved everywhere. There's quite a bit of listed stock here, which I bought over from the warehouse last weekend, and I haven't had a chance to sort through and put away properly. Lighting is just this one light bulb here. I've got all of this, which is pretty much unlit, and actually one of the things I'm going to do is install some lighting. That might be on this video, might be on another one. What I have done as well is actually put some of this Halfords garage flooring down. I don't need to get a mat here, because when I come in from outside, obviously the shoes are wet, and that just brings water straight in. So I'm going to get a mat there to soak that up. Probably pop to Home Bargains or something like that to get one. But yeah, today's mission is actually to free up a bit more space in this garage, because we've run out of space to store VHS, so some of the VHS is on the floor, so I need to get another bookcase in. I need to be able to get to these things here, these drawers that are full of health and beauty items, and I want to be able to free up an aisle along here so that I can get to my PC games, and my CDs that are listed are going to be there as well. There is quite a bit of space there at the back of the garage, but it's just full of furniture and stuff for the car boot. So I'm actually going to empty that out now and take that stuff to my new shipping container that I just got yesterday, which is currently in the middle of a lake, because we've had quite a bit of flooding here locally last night during Storm Claudia. So yeah, wish me luck. But yeah, somehow I've got to get to all that stuff first. The key reason why I want to empty the garage is because I have actually run out of space for listed stock. So some of it is in the back of the van here, so these will be going in the garage, and there's a big box of listed stock there as well, all the same item that I bought wholesale that needs to go in. So yeah, also some furniture for the house, and some toiletware. One problem I do have in this garage is that the doors at the far end are basically rusted shut. You can't open them. I can only get in through the side door, which is a real shame, because all the stuff I want to move is right up against the doors, and if I could open them, fantastic, I could just literally take all the stuff into the van. But instead I've got to take it down this narrow pathway here, so that's going to be a lot of fun, and I've got to find a way to move that shelf sideways. But yeah, basically all the stuff back here, apart from the cabinets, they're going to stay to store stuff. These are going to stay to store stuff. Just going to be relocated. That racket is staying. I'm going to get moved back. All the stuff in boxes, all the tubs there for the car boot stuff. Loads of boxes of stuff and pieces of furniture buried around here. We're all going to come out. There is a fridge freezer there. That will probably stay, just because I can't be bothered moving it. I do have a trolley to put it on everything, but it's big, awkward and heavy, so it will probably stay here. Along with the microwave that's on top of it. But yeah, even if I can just get rid of all that stuff there, put that rack in that gap there against the wall, that will give me the extra space I need to get the rest of my listed stock in here, and to allow me to get a new set of shelves to put in for more VHS. In fact, probably a couple of sets of shelves for more VHS, so I can expand the VHS, because they're doing well on Vinted, believe it or not. And yeah, just have that little bit of extra space that I need. We do have two other outbuildings as well, but they are in a far worse state of repair than this one. I've also got my brand new log cabin, which hasn't yet featured on a video, but will do in the future. And obviously that's in a brilliant state of repair, but that's being turned into my main office and stockroom. One of the things I've introduced at home, because I've got used to having the facilities, is some commercial waste bins as well. So we've got one that is for paper and cardboard, that is already full, and one for general waste that is already nearly full. I've had them a day, but yeah, clearing out stuff post warehouse move, etc. I knew that those bins were going to be full pretty quickly. I get them collected every 2 weeks, so that one actually I think is getting collected next week though, just to bring me onto the right cycle, and that one's getting collected in 2 weeks. So that'll be good, because over here we still have a lot more waste to get rid of, and metal and stuff. That metal will just be put outside for the scrap man, to be fair, when I get round to it. But yeah, all of this cardboard needs to go, and then buried underneath the cardboard there's some more general waste that needs to go. So great times. Well, if you're wondering why I haven't taken all that stuff to the tip, my tip around here charges for disposal of stuff like that, and you can also only go so many times a month as well, and all kinds of various things. So yeah, it just works out far more convenient and ultimately cost effective for me to have a commercial waste company coming in to take stuff for me. Okay, this is probably going to be a bit dark, but hopefully you'll be able to see the video. We've now cleared space, which is good. We've got some furniture here, but we've actually got space. The plan is to get that stuff out so I can move this along sideways into that corner there. So I'm going to have to slightly relocate this filing cabinet, which is not really fun because it's really heavy. But yeah, if I can get that corner emptied, I can move the racking into that corner and this filing cabinet. And then there's some furniture there that needs to come out, but I might not have enough room to get through there, so I have to move that filing cabinet and these and that into that corner when it's freed. Now you may be sat here watching this thinking, why on earth didn't he put all this stuff by the door so that he could move it out easily? But when I actually filled up this space, I didn't actually think I needed a third shipping container. It only became apparent after I'd filled the space. So that is why I am now having to contort myself to get stuff. Here's a little sneak of the log cabin. Basically everything inside it's done. It's floored, electrics, been treated externally. Pretty much everything's been done apart from the front of it where I'm going to slab this. Just run out of money. Could have lent the business some money to finish it off, but to be honest, at the minute it's working fine as it is. I'd rather the business accumulate the cash that it needs to finish it off, and then it doesn't have to owe me anything for it. So that is the plan. As you can see, well, the joke I said, it is actually quite full at the minute. There's tubs in there that needs sorting through, and racking that needs sorting out and stuff, but it is operational. I am picking orders from it, and I just got to put this stuff that was in the van in there. But I will give you the tour of the cabin once it's properly organised and sorted. I'm hoping we can kind of see this now. It's going to be very dark. There's no night vision mode on the iPhone, but you can hopefully vaguely see that there is a space here. That's where that filing cabinet is going to go. I'm going to pivot that one sideways, and then this will go sideways next to it. That'll free up this space here for me to move the VHS section back, fit an extra couple of shelves. In fact, I can move the VHS section quite back, but this racking probably go against the back there. Think about it, but yeah, I've just got to move these tubs out the way. The van is nearly full though, so we're going to have to come back for those tomorrow because it is getting dark outside, and I don't really want to be unloading the van in the dark because there's not a lot of lighting at the container yard, because the container yard isn't just been built and still finishing it off and putting lighting and all kinds of stuff into it. So I want to get there while it's still sunlight on my side. I'll tell you what, these things are a lifesaver when it comes to moving tubs around. It's a sack trolley, sorry I should say. It's on pneumatic tyres, if that's what you call them. Tyres anyway. Can take loads of weight. This one I got a more expensive one. I do have a cheap one in there somewhere that's just useless. Can't even barely move one tub at a time on it. This 3 tubs, no problem, no issues at all. What do you guys use for moving stock around? Comment below with your ideas, because you know this isn't the only option, I'm sure. Okay, so we have got one van load in to the container. I have got battery operated lights in the ceiling, so that's what you can see coming on. So there's pitch black outside, so it's no longer safe to load or unload, but I've completely unloaded the van. Got a ton of stuff here that will eventually go on back to the house. Once the house is empty of stock, I've got to put stuff in here, bring stuff out of the house, swap it the stuff in here, etc, etc. So it's fine, the lighting's here. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day there. So I will turn the video around for the wrapper. So yeah, only one load done today, but plenty of space cleared in the garage. We've just run out of daylight, otherwise I would have done another load, though I am quite exhausted, as you can tell. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. There will be obviously more parts to come, especially when I probably electrocute myself putting lighting in the garage. Battery operated lighting, of course. Actually no, it's plug-in lighting. It is going into a plug socket though, rather than, you know, properly being wired in, because I am no electrician. But yeah, if you made it this far on the video, comment train down below. See you on the next video. Bye for now.